cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, back in this thing. It's like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge-ito you're not finna get in nobody's college-ito. Make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that share button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you tap in. Leave a comment because we're going back to the chili giveaway. So when we get to 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we pick the best comment between now and 31,000 subscribers. We're going to give you some chili, big dog. So it's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. Once we get 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we let y'all know an exact date and exact time that we will be doing a live to give away that money. You got Cash App, you got Apple Pay, you got Zelle, you got Venmo. Don't worry about it. We're going to make sure you get that chili. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment, that good subscribe button. TNN Trap News Network. We taking it back to the basics, man. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in the thing, like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use, good knowledge you ain't finna get in nobody's college. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a subscribe. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use, that knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit us with a like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, hit all. Tap in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. There we go. All right, we finished right into this good content, man. Tam calls in to press ADAM22. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, Tam and Adam have been going back and forth with this little 1-2 step like Sierra for some time now. But, you know, when it's all said and done, it's all bad because Tam is probably on her way out. She's been making some statements about Adam. She went on Dejan Paul's platform a day in LA to talk bad about Adam. So I'm sure ADAM22 is not going to be feeling that. But we finish up into this content and see what's going on. Let's get into it.
How y'all feel about Tam? I know you did a little podding with her. Where are we at with Tam? Should Tam get the guillotine? Or should we allow Tam to live?
I'll love her.
And I mean that literally.
I'll love her.
Just kidding. Yeah, I don't really have... Okay, so for the fans who are not 100% checked in, this is what happened. Is last week, I'm having a porno day, obviously, where I'm shooting porn all day. And Tam's on the news. And Tam ended up playing her brother's song. Nathan.
Adam is not cool with that. Adam is not cool with that. He keeps bringing up the fact that she played her brother's song. He's not okay with that. He doesn't like that.
He's currently on the computer. He was running the computer there as well. According to Nathan, he told her that they could not play the song because he didn't want to get the stream demonetized because of copyright. She said, it's not registered with streaming services, blah, 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 so we won't have that problem. She was wrong. The song...
Oh, so I really did get it. I thought he was playing.
The entire stream got...
The whole stream got demonetized, but here's the thing about it. It can be remonetized because YouTube Studio gives you an option to go back into it and clip out the part. It'll highlight exactly where to clip out so you can keep your stream going and all that. So it didn't have to be demonetized. Nathan could have got it back if he, knew how to run through the process of getting it back. So, yeah, that's after the fact, and yeah, wooty bam, but there's still a way to add some chili to that.
Monetized. And I was upset about this because I said, who the f*** is your brother? I didn't realize I actually have met her brother. I don't know where I met him, but I seen a photo of us together away. But I was pissed off because from my perspective, the podcast is not a place to be promoting your family members' creative pursuits unless it sort of makes sense. You saw even when we were playing the Bloods and Crips thing, which makes sense. These are people that are kind of adjacent to the podcast or whatever. We played a couple of people's verses, but it made sense. If Lush comes on here, Lush, who has built up quite a bit of cachet, I guess, over the years, and he said, yo, my sister got a song. Can I play the song during the stream? I'm going to say, Lush, what the are you on? There's not like
you would for sure play my.
Tell me why
my sister that doesn't exist.
Tell me why your sister's song is interesting enough that we should play it on here. I don't think it's just I wouldn't extend that privilege to my own family member.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't ask.
I guess Lena's a public figure.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say Adam is wrong for this because if we just keep playing all our random homies music over here and blah, blah, blah. We'll never get anything done. And then it'll turn into that. So I definitely see Adam's point for that for sure.
If Lena made a rap song, maybe we could play Lena's rap song. But just in general, it's like, I don't come on here and promote everything else.
Nigga, you know damn well if Lena made a rap song, you would play her rap song. Stop playing.
I got going on, unless it's like applicable to the conversation. So I was a little upset about her playing the song. I feel like that was her potentially doing too much, taking the platform and abusing it and using it for something that's not appropriate. But then, even in addition to that, all these people are being paid to be on the news, and when the entire stream gets demonetized, guess where that money goes? It goes to her brother. This is literally Tam embezzling the No Jumper funds and putting it in. This reminds me of the Trump family. Like, this is like the Trump coin. Like, the money was being embezzled out of our business into hers.
So Hunter Biden.
It sounds like she said that song ain't out. He didn't pay for that beat. That ain't his beat.
No, that's the only reason why.
Maybe it went to the producer. I don't know. I didn't really check.
The only.
I mean, I ain't mad at Munchie B for trying to make that point either, because Tam is his homegirl. So, you know, Munchie B is putting in that point so he can make sure that, you know, his homegirl gets to keep his position and all that kind of stuff. So I ain't mad at that for real. When it comes to her playing the song, it's a lot of different reasons why that thing could have been demonetized. It's a lot of different reasons why that situation could have went the way it went. So, you know, lesson learned, you know, maybe apply. Maybe Tam won't get another chance at this, but it happens. It happens.
Way that it would get demonetized due to that is if it was a beat, 100%.
It do automatically. They hit that tag.
I think we should do a poll. Tam, yes, no. Those are the two options.
Also, to be fair,
yes or no, and you can interpret that however you want.
Oh, damn.
Is Tam a W or is Tam an L?
If I was,
maybe I'll do W or L.
If I was Tam and I thought that I might be like towards the end of my No Jumper journey.
Journery is a crazy word, but yeah.
Per even like you.
Journery is crazy. Words are hard.
You're saying, I don't know, man. Maybe Tam like is just taking up a spot or whatever. I don't want to misquote, but just
embezzlement.
Yeah, no, before that you had said like when we first,
which is kind of, it's not like full embezzlement, but Adam does have a point. You're taking away money from No Jumper to shine this light on your people. That's stealing from the company for sure. For sure.
Discuss
a private conversation or something?
No, he said it on the show. He was like, when we was like, I don't know if you know, maybe Tam's gonna run her chorus. I don't know. So maybe with that in her head, she's like, I'm gonna go out guns blazing. I'm gonna make sure I get my people's video played or song played.
No, I don't think that was deliberate.
I'm gonna make sure I use the No Jumper platform for every last bit of what I can get out of it. So I'm gonna promote my brother's music, sneakily steal like
smashing on Tam.
$100 in stream revenue
and mangoes,
and you eat all the mango candy. Yes,
Stop, cut it out, Lus.
She did that though.
I'm on Tam's side, fool. First of all, for the record,
you definitely not making a good case for her.
You definitely not making a good case for her at all. If you on Tam's side, she would be better off with having nobody for sure.
Bro, Tam is fine. Tam's job is fine.
Attorney that bringing up priors. You know he been arrested for this before. We can't get him or he's violent. Yeah, you bringing up her priors and all.
She stole the mango candy.
Hey, hold on.
Been exonerated for all of these egregious
To be
charges.
fair about the mango candy,
You took some.
at least kids was eating that shit up too, though.
Well, they gotta go too.
That was the whole point.
Damn, Munchie B, you threw the kids in there? Golly.
For real, am I lying?
Nobody told me that until later. The staff here, who might be held accountable as well, they claim that Tam was the one who took the mango candy.
Oh, so now we're really getting
she
somewhere.
did. I mean, because we was all right.
No, she did.
She did. We was all right here eating the mangoes, and then she asked, though. But she asked, she was like, can I get some of the candies? And we was like, pretty much like, yeah, like, go ahead. Like, we was finished with them. Then next week when we came,
The whole box is
motherfuckers'
gone.
mouth was watering for him. So motherfuckers asking about them, man. Forgot that they told Tam that she could have them. But then I guess she went out there and gave some to old girl kids.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't here that day.
Yeah, they did the controversy was they told her to get some, not the whole box.
So Tam was stealing candies. Let's get this right. Tam's stealing candy, and she costing the stream chili. Got it.
That's what it was left.
But we don't
I had a
actually
whole
know
box.
how
I had a
many
whole
she
box.
took. When I had the box, there was probably 20 packets in
Yeah, he
there.
had the whole box. We didn't want to crack them the first day. We didn't want to crack them open.
Yeah.
We had a good.
We ate them
Great day.
2 days.
And people
had
are
a
telling me
lot
that
of
they're going to Walmart and seeing the Final Boss mango candy, and I'm like, great, I had some. I remember that.
Fire, bro. I remember that.
Tell them to send some more.
I ain't on everything ate it.
I might go to Walmart.
I ain't had none since then.
They got
fired
kiwi
up.
ones, mango. I see them on
I
Facebook.
gotta go.
Yeah, I got the Instagram ads heavily.
Yeah, but I heard. Go ahead. Go ahead.
To be fair, the thing is, like, so when the video came out where we were like discussing Tam, if you look at the comments, they're overwhelmingly in her favor.
So you think Tam is beloved?
Yeah, I think the No Jumper audience with her.
You think she just needs an intervention to stop stealing mango candy and embezzling funds by promoting her brother's music?
The embezzlement is definitely worth tabling.
I feel like it's kind of corny that I have not had a real conversation with Tam up to this point. So maybe we need to call her and get her side of the story. We don't need to repolitic the mango candy.
And of course, you're going to call her on stream. Gonna call her on stream. Easy call.
Candy, even though she obviously stole the mango candy.
That's crazy.
Egregious allegations.
Don't want that you keep going.
It's not funny.
You keeping it going.
It's kind of funny.
Hello.
Hello, Tam.
How are you today, Adam?
I'm doing pretty good. We're on the podcast right now, and we're all talking about you in glowing terms.
Oh, sure. Okay, cool.
He said sure.
Sure, okay.
So let's start with the embezzlement. There's a theory being floated by a lot of people in the Reddit, in the comments, primarily though through me, suggesting that you've got one foot out the door with no jumper, and that your big plan was to basically embezzle the news streaming revenue through your brother's music with a side of mango candy. What say you?
It's not enough money to embezzle. Embezzle would require like double or triple digit thousands, Adam. So I don't think embezzle is the right word for this.
Minor embezzlement? I think you can embezzle any amount.
You can embezzle any amount.
So like, this is not even small claims court, but okay, I like the narrative. Go ahead.
Maybe I'm just saying embezzle because it's a big word that I'm kind of proud that I know. And
What about petty theft?
petty theft. Wow. Okay. Munchie had a good observation. There you go.
It's more like a wage theft thing because I'm on the clock and I'm not technically working. I'm chilling.
You're not working when you're here on the podcast?
I mean, you're saying my brother's music, like I played his music, so perhaps that day was a little bit of wage stuff going on.
Oh, okay. I'm open to the possibility of that. But I mean, I feel like ever since I kind of threw you in that trick bag, put you in the blender per se, that we have kind of like seen the reaction from the chat. And it feels like despite the embezzlement and despite the fact that you are clearly a Dejan plant, that they do regard you quite fondly still at this point. Like even right now in the chat, you're currently ranking at 65% on the TAM W or L ranking, which 65 pretty good, since they probably would like to see me like trash you just for content, you know? So 65 seems pretty decent.
People like me.
People like Tam. Hey, man, the people like Tam.
I'm the only person I have beef with is you. You're my whack.
Do we have beef? What are we beefing over? Besides,
I don't know. You get mad about stuff you post and people send me clips. But then this is like, I told you remind me of Tanner. So this is like a low level beef. I'm not high on your op list.
who's
I'm
Tanner?
low on it.
School bully.
I had a beef with a white boy in the past. You remind me a lot of him, Adam.
What did we have in common? Was he good looking like me? Womp womp.
You both are white. Y'all like rock and roll, and I assume you like wrestling when you were a young person.
I did like wrestling when I was young, but not so much anymore.
I'm glad.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I personally, I don't have a problem with you. I was upset at one point about the mango candy, which we don't have to relitigate that. But I do feel like, you know, there's a lot of like Jalise versus Tam narratives going on. You guys kind of have different energy.
Yes, we're yin and yang.
Fair to say.
What would you say is your side of the yin and the yang? Like what side do you represent? Good, and she's evil.
No, I would say I'm more on the calm, peaceful, shopping, vacation vibe side, and Jalise is more on the angry, hop into the hood beef, check the niggas vibe.
Ah,
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever heard Tam use that.
Jalise is like a rabid dog for sure.
Before that was pretty.
Tam is from the east side. Don't forget.
Yeah, but it is all right. Tam, this spotty face. It is all right to say that you wholesome. You know what I'm saying? You got more class. You know what I mean? You have more integrity. You know what I mean? It's all right to say you good and she's pure evil. It's all right to say
Blazing.
Nah, Tam.
Yeah, those words have a negative connotation, Sporty Face. I appreciate the love, but not at Jaleesa's expense. We wish our sister Jalise peace and prosperity.
I don't, but
He does not like Jalise. Yeah.
I don't think anyone at that table really cares for Jalise for real.
Okay.
I mean, Jalise has been accused of being some sort of, Sigil cult style drug abuser.
I'll be honest.
I don't know how true that is.
That room smelled crazy yesterday, Adam.
Really? You came in the room after we were done their interview?
I came to the side when y'all were recording a little bit, and I was like, oh shit, I almost passed out.
Damn, for real.
She was just, they were on the news.
That was foul like that?
I didn't notice them stinking, but I did feel gross after shaking their hands. Some of them.
And y'all wipe these bikes off?
I also think that Jalise and Tam together is an interesting dynamic because of how different they are.
No, that's a bad experiment, bro.
And I think that there is something worth potentially exploring there.
Do you think that there's a debate to be had with them? Like, should I get Jalise and Tam on the podcast for female no jumpers supremacy?
I mean,
imagine them having a show together. That'd probably be fire.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Like, there is
bro.
potential.
I feel like Tam's gonna start talking about something that's not like EBK J-Bo, and then and then Jalise is gonna start looking at her phone and just kind of fall asleep for a little bit. I don't know.
Man, bro, that's a horrible idea.
I don't know. I think a lot of people would actually enjoy it potentially if it was, depending on what it was. It could also be a horrible idea. You're right.
But hey, it's like a basketball coach. You got to know what five to put on the floor together. You know what I'm saying? And no, they both did. No, fuck no, that's horrible.
Also, part of my worry with Tam is that she may be planning a Dejan style exit where she's just waiting for the right lawsuit.
What, act like she got shot?
Oh my god.
Maybe something like probably not the shot thing because that's a little harder to coordinate, but maybe just something else,
Little oops.
Yeah, so Lush, keep it in your pants. I don't want to get a freaking sexual harassment claim or anything.
Wait,
I'll
try not to do that.
There's enough people having sex in the office?
Yes. You being the ringleader of the sex cult.
Oh, well, there's porn taking place. Yeah, but I think that's it, right?
I've never had an inappropriate interaction in this office.
You was spitting in the mouth.
Well, that was
Oh my god.
He did do that.
that was for content. She yeah.
That's freaky.
I'm going to dig that up and send it to Germ's
freaky.
email anonymously.
That was before Germ.
But
No, I will not do that. But, okay. So, Tam, I would like to suggest that you and I clean.
I don't think that Tam is going to get fired. I think that's too many people in the office standing by Tam and going for what Tam has going on in her program and all that. So where Adam doesn't have the support he needs to get Tam up out of there for real.
Slate, we're back on good terms. We do not have beef.
Clap it up, man.
I love it.
It was never a play. People thought it was a play. It was never a play. It was not like I told her hey, I'm going to say this.
Well, it doesn't feel good to actually have the convo though, because you guys never really interacted too much. That wasn't just back and forth on camera.
Yeah. I mean, we say hi in the lobby.
Yeah, that's good.
Nothing too crazy.
She was on the Tuesday show them 2 times with you, and that's the only time I believe y'all been on camera.
There it is.
true.
All right. Well, I look forward to potting with you again soon, Tam.
Okay. Tell Josh to invite me. Have a nice day, boys.
All right. Much love.
Too.
Hey, man.
I think Tam is the first one to catch a real win out the no jumper curse. I feel like Tam might be the first.
What would be interesting about her is at least being on the together though?
Because sometimes
That yin and yang.
They're girls.
that
That's about
dynamic could.
They talking about gotta go crazy.
Yeah, and I'm not the only. I didn't like invent that idea. A lot of people were saying that when they were on camera last time. That's kind of what I was playing off of.
But I think the idea is more than it would be. I won't even say probably be successful because it seemed like they just don't.
No, ain't no dislike thing. They just two different,
Correct.
completely different.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right, man. So we finna get up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. We
protest the air, Smith. We on the ass, protest the ass at our best. You know that, man. Off the air. You know what I'm saying? We out here, ground zero for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Bunker right here, live in the flesh. We out here, man. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
Dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops, check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Niggas hella fake, I know we're enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm an aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.